C.L. Rucker and Aaron Bates, those four guys are guys that we brought in when we first came here.
Right.
So they were in that first recruiting class. Charlie was already here. A couple other guys have worked out. DJ transferred in. So those are guys that came in with the idea of becoming something special, and I think they have.
You kind of know that these guys have grown up dreaming of an NFL chance. I mean, that's kind of America, isn't it?
Living the dream today.
Yeah, okay.
Living the dream today, and they've got an opportunity to see what it feels like with all eyes on them. And I'm not sure how many teams were here today, but coming in, we were expecting all 32 teams to be here.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if they all ended up coming, but all 32 said they were going to have someone here. So I think our guys are pretty. They've got a lot of people, a lot of eyes watching them today.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Okay. All right, guys. Good.
Good, Dave. He's one of those guys that wasn't invited to the combine who can really make a difference with his stock today.
Eric's a very explosive player. He started, I think, 49 games for us. He started from day one since we've been here. More starts than anybody in the history of Michigan State football. A vertical 40 inches plus. So he's a very explosive player. He can run very well, and he's got great power. So he'll have a chance to play at this next level. The only thing that's a little bit, he's 5'11". But there's a lot of players in the NFL, so they played at 5'11".
Whose decision was it to have Mish work out as a DB?
His decision. He did a nice job. I thought he did a nice job. So,
how much contact have you had with the guys since the season?
Well, some of these guys have stayed here and trained. Other guys have left and gone and trained on their own. Some guys have graduated. Eric Gordon's graduated already. So it's been mixed, but they've all stayed in touch. Some of the guys who've been here, like C.L. Rucker, is still in class and going to class. Greg Jones has been out, but is back around here a lot. So some of the guys have been here and have been. You see them on a constant basis. Eric Bates, another guy, finishing up his senior year. So it's been a little bit of both aspects of that, but they're good guys, been around.
Coach, what, if any, have you talked to any of the guys about this experience and going through this, and just what has to happen and what they need to focus on?
Well, they've watched for 4 years, and they've watched this thing for 4 years, so they have a pretty good idea by the time comes exactly what drills, the expectations, how many watches are on them and eyes are on them, and those type of things. So I think they have a pretty good feel for that, but we talk about it, and, try and counsel a little bit, but a lot of guys have agents, and they get counseled there. And, it's certainly an interesting dynamic.
It's not surprising for you to see people like Javon Ringer and like that to come back for this day, for the support of these guys?
No, Javon's a guy that comes out and works with our guys in the morning at 5:30. That's just how he's built. That's just his makeup. And so we've got some other guys that have done that. And Javon's been around and he's in classes, working hard.
Coach, how important is it for you and the program for guys to do well here and do well in the draft?
Well, I think the main thing is if you've got guys that can play at the next level playing on your football team, you have a chance to be successful. Let's face it. You've got good players, and your players have excelled. In order to get these opportunities, you have a chance to win. The second thing about it is if young people see individuals who have an opportunity to go on and play at the next level at your university, which I think is the case all over America, it makes a difference in recruiting, I guess. But I think the NFL is much like college in that they're going to find you. If you're good enough, they're going to find you. Whether you're at Hillsdale or Grand Valley or Michigan State or Michigan or wherever, they're going to find you if you're good enough.
How much work that goes in with Ken Manning kind of leading up to this day in the past few weeks?
They work with Ken. They work with Randy Gillen, our track coach. Especially on 40s and things of that nature and starts. And they get a pretty good indication of what they're going to have to do when they get here, when the state comes.